So really it's kind of a long story, Early on, I was pretty much on my own starting things and somehow I ended up in the auto industry and I did that for like 15 years and like 2 years ago the dealership sold and I was like, "Okay, I have all this experience managing sales teams and integrating CRM and doing everything at kind of the corporate level with big auto." And I'm like, "You know what? Like they sold the store. I've got to do something and I just can't do this anymore." And at the time, I think, my daughter was like 1.5, my boy was 5, and I was just like missing a ton of time. So of course I started an agency and it was more of a generalist agency. And the first piece of advice coming from what I've learned is like, don't do that. I think a lot of us are like, yeah, let's start an agency and we'll do paid advertising and we'll do marketing and we're not going to like be specific about a niche. And it's hard in the beginning because like I could have went back to auto, but I'm like, no, I'm not doing auto. This is not what I'm doing. And so I actually made it kind of work for the first year. I ended up at like 10 clients, and this is before high level. And I was actually finding some success with Google Ads, and I got to kind of learn several different niches that helped me along the way to kind of figure out what I don't like doing, which is
Yeah.
really important because if you find yourself doing a lot of things that you don't like, you're probably doing the wrong thing. So in going through that experience of starting a generalist agency, I did realize real quick that there were certain things that I just didn't like. And
What, for
so
example?
so certain industries just aren't as much fun.
Mhm.
I